38 minutes. Not a bad 5K.
I'm sure we can shave 5 minutes off by wearing normal exercise clothes next time.
All my performance wicking fabrics are business casual.
Water.
When did you get into running?
I'm not. It's my New Year's resolution.
It's nearly February.
My Bengali solar New Year's resolution.
That's April 14th.
So what?
Yeah, time is relative.
But the sun is not. And that is how we determine what the date is.
I mean, technically, we believe whatever the pocket computers we can't bear to be apart from tell us.
I'm not up in the sun's business. Why should it be in mine?
But it's not Bengali Solar New Year.
Oh look, I just changed the setting on my phone. Now it's April 14th.
Shubho Navabarsho!
You can't just skip a sixth of the year like that. That's an entire fort month.
Sure I can. The Romans added 2 random months to the calendar we use.
That's not true.
Yes it is. Didn't you ever wonder why the 10th month of the year is called October?
Oct means 8 in Roman.
Oh my god, you're right. Do you know what this means?
You're gonna join our Couch to 5K club?
I need to fix the calendar.
That's a hell of a resolution.
Hello and welcome to Loading Ready Live, where today we are celebrating Australia Day. And I, as the only Antipodean here, have been nominated to sing the praises of this proud country that I am not from. Did you know that Australia has given us some of our most beloved celebrities? Kate Blanchett, Naomi Watts, Margot Robbie, Chris Hemsworth, and countless other hot blonde people that have succeeded in Hollywood because they match American beauty standards all hail from Australia's distant shores. Australia is also where some of the world's most popular bands come from. AC/DC, INXS, Nick Cave, Olivia Newton-John, the Bee Gees. All of them are delightful upside-down folks. And more importantly, without Australia, people who enjoy the dulcet tones of stoned white men would have no Tame Impala, no Pond, and no King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. But Australia isn't done there. The country's rich culture has also given us unforgettable phrases like goonbag, another shrimp on the Barbie, and knifey spoony. And while I was looking up stuff about Australia Day for this bit, since I'm not Australian, I discovered that many Australians feel that celebrating Australia Day on January 26th, aka the day the first fleet of British settlers arrived, to put it mildly, is a bit rude to Indigenous Australians who had lived there for 50,000 years before white people started fucking the place up. So this year's Australia Day was celebrated with flag waving and also massive protests. And Chris Hemsworth, the aforementioned hot blonde acting man, is one of many people calling for Australia Day to be moved to another, less offensive date. So Australia, I propose to you that you move the celebration to the 27th, since it's different but similar, and also because it works better for us since we do our show on Saturday. And thanks, Australia, for reminding us all about the complicated and often unpleasant legacy of colonization. And also for King Giz who rule. So remember, on today, new Australia Day, just remember, it's live, so something's gonna happen.
From near and far, young and old, people of every shape, ability, and gender, welcome to Loading Ready Live. Today on the show, we timestamp our internet crew in Dude, when's my meme? We prove there's no better way to make a game than to rely on the Metacritic. And we completely missed the point in the meaning behind Aussie Rules DDR. I didn't expect that the coconut latte was a seasonal summer drink. I guess I'll settle for this cappuccino. Loading Ready Live starts right now.
Hey, and welcome once again to Loading Ready Live here on the beautiful Loading Ready Live network. My name's
on
Ian.
Twitch, Ian.
Yeah,
we're broadcasting on Twitch.
They're just a platform. We shove
internet.
bits through them and they show them to you. It's all business. Don't worry about it. But hey, we're here. We're live, and things are indeed happening. And the first thing's going to happen is we're going to play a little game we're calling Dude, When's My Meme? And to do that, I have collected 3 of our favorite panelists here. Alex, Cam, and Kathleen will be joining us to decide when memes occur. What we'll be doing is I'm going to show you guys 3 classic memes from the past, I don't know, since the internet was made real. And your job is going to be to speak amongst yourselves and figure out in which chronological order these 3 memes occurred.
Collaborative. Okay.
This is going to be harder than it seems.
I think we need like a year 0 where we define memes as like post-invisible hamburger and pre-invisible hamburger.
See, I was just going to be like, Kilroy was here and then everything else.
The
Yeah, like
cheeseburger
the
pause.
modern meme, the modern
Yeah.
era.
What
of
about
memes.
where's all your base fall?
Oh, that
That's
would be like
that's like
5 years pre-cheeseburger.
yeah, that's pretty like that's pretty bedrock.
That's BM before meme.
Yeah, before me, yeah.
Well, I tried to put these together into 3 separate categories
Okay.
that we're going to work with, and I think the first one I'm going to be calling, I don't know, let's just get it right out there. This is the 4chan block.
All right.
Great. I've got nothing to say here.
A lot of memes came out of 4chan, we can admit that, despite the fact that it was never good. So let's see, the first...
Like early atomic piles, it was a high-powered reactor that spat out useful and also highly
Highly toxic,
dangerous
yeah.
and
And a
toxic
bunch
materials.
of dudes just poked with a screwdriver until things got weird.
Clunk. Whoops.
Regardless, let's start with this first meme, which is one of my favorites, thrust vectoring. Thrust vectoring owns the
Holy
sky.
moly.
This can turn on a dime, Macross Zero style.
Oh.
It's hard to find one of the originals of this because it just exploded and became, well, you know what? I'll let you guys decide for
I'm
yourselves.
faintly familiar with that one. That one's
The second
okay.
4chanish meme, multi-track
Okay,
drifting.
okay. I remember that one.
Okay.
Okay.
And meme number 3 from the 4chan block is VTech kicked in, yo.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, this one requires some fairly sophisticated video editing, so I want to say that one's probably the last one.
So we're
No,
talking-
I think VTech is older.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you to do this based on when these particular versions of the meme were made. Just when the meme itself.
Okay, because I was going to say, like, that's not a bad GIF, but, like, that's requires you to have
think-
some sort of Photoshop.
I think thrust vectoring is first, VTech just kicked in as second,
And then
Multi-track.
multi-track.
multi-track drifting is last.
Yeah.
Multi-track drifting, as far as I can tell, is actually fairly recent in the realm of 4chan
Yeah.
memes.
Like something that references Macross Zero has to be primordial for the internet.
I don't remember thrust vectoring, so that makes me think that it's like older because like
Yeah.
here's me outing myself. I've been a lurker since 2004.
But
that's
like
15 years of your life.
drifting has to be like relatively recent. Relatively.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
I
relatively recent.
Yeah, I feel like we figured out multi-track. I remember seeing that multi-track drifting thing with the trains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very
It's
funny.
it's recent, so it's probably within 5 years, considering how quickly we churn through memes
I want to say
now.
VTech is like mid 2000s.
Okay. Well, we're not asking you guys. To
Anyway,
we're not asking
yes.
you guys to do the actual years.
Let's
just,
see if
just the
how
order.
right or wrong we were.
So you're locking it in. Thrust vectoring.
VTech,
VTech.
then multi-track.
Okay. The answers may surprise you. It's actually
Really?
in order.
Wow!
Unfortunately, we couldn't get. I'm going based on Know Your Meme to be
Okay,
the
right.
infinite arbiter of when these things, and they didn't have an exact.
I mean, they don't have anything better to do.
for VTech. But yeah, thrust vectoring was November of 2003. Started in 4chan in the -P, the photo thread.
Huh.
Multi-track drifting was September 28th on 2004, and that was first popularized on YMTND.
Okay, so this is interesting to note. I said that I've been on since 2004, and sure enough,
Yep,
December
before you came in.
2003, like just prior to.
Yeah, wow. YTMND. Did that get eaten alive by YouTube?
I think it's still there.
Right.
I think it still exists, but the death of Flash is definitely hampering it.
Yeah, do you know that somewhere some wires got crossed, and many people somehow think that our friend Andrew owns YTMND. And occasionally he receives calls from marketing companies asking him to like work with them.
Wow.
And he always makes them go on a wild goose chase of like, send me things to let me know that you're legit.
Is E-Bombs World still around, or did he like crash and burn?
Well, it's probably still around.
Everything
Eric Bauman.
exists in some way.
All right.
Well, that was a good first round here.
I'm excited for the next.
Well, the next round, I'm going to call the more recent round.
Oh,
because
good.
All of these memes happened sometime within the past 10 years.
I also enjoy the theme.
And this one actually also includes some video elements, like this first meme. The meme is, of course, roundabout.
Yeah,
Right,
not the
yes.
dab.
Not the dabbing.
Yeah.
Okay, roundabout seems relatively recent to me.
It's
I
pretty
mean,
recent.
that
Couple years.
2016.
Well, it was Desert Bus 10 that we started
Yeah.
doing roundabout, so that means it was at least a year old by the time we got to it.
Yeah, 2015, 2016. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like,
Okay.
yeah.
It's a JoJo reference, and the internet only figured out about those beautiful JoJos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
took 'em
yeah,
a long
sometime
frickin'
1980s to now.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
let's see where this lies in relation to meme number 2, which is simply image-based.
Oi!
Oh, okay. Those are like
That's got to be
Okay.
like 2013,
Hipster-
2012.
hipster Disney princesses.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one's older.
Specifically, hipster Ariel, we're going with.
Okay.
Hipster Ariel.
She was the first one because she puts on the glasses.
And then the final meme to block in this particular round is going to be our good friend Nyan Cat.
Neon Cat hipster Ariel roundabout.
Yes, agreed.
Because I remember my friend Lindsay made an amazing Neon Cat Halloween costume, and that was like a long time ago.
I remember the first Calgary Comic Con we went to. One of the booths down the alley from us had just like Neon Cat on infinite loop, and I was like, damn, that's an old ass meme.
Yeah.
Right? And that would have been like 2011.
Yeah, Neon Cat, yeah, I might have still lived in Vancouver when.
on Infinite Loop?
No.
No.
No, Paul.
I'm pretty sure that's what I heard.
Please, Paul.
So just so I got this straight, you're going Nyan Cat,
Hipster Ariel.
Yeah.
hipster Ariel,
Reverse order.
Roundabout.
roundabout. Okay,
Yeah.
so just perfect reverse order.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, how we doing?
What?
Whoa!
Believe it or not,
That's tight.
Hipster
Yeah.
Ariel hit the tumblers on February 2nd of 2011. The Nyan Cat hit Tumblr as well, first on April 2nd, and then on April 5th hit YouTube.
Wow.
I would have sworn Neon Cat was from like 2009, 2010.
I think it just like Neon Cat, as soon as it hit, started to get popular, but I think probably the hips, because it probably took a while for Hipster Ariel to get off Tumblr and into the wider internet.
What I find interesting is that Squidward dab was the first recorded, it's agreed upon that is the first recorded use of the JoJo meme in
Really?
video.
Really? Well, I mean, like, didn't the JoJo roundabout thing converge on like cutting out just before somebody gets cleaned out?
Exactly.
Yeah, or
pretty
something
much.
awful happens.
Yeah.
Lots of good Dark Souls versions of that.
But yeah, well played.
Okay,
everyone.
okay.
All right. Let's bring it home then. Round 3. This is going to be where we get into the deepest and dankest of memes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess those middle three memes were memes that we'd seen.
Yeah, those are memes you could look at on your phone. These memes,
The arch memes.
phones weren't even a thing at this point.
All right. I'm ready to get Kilroyed.
Let's start with one of my favorites, Hyaku Go Juichi, or
Sorry, what?
the Pokemon rap.
Holy shit. Is that Pee Wee Herman?
Yes.
Alright, God, you remember the old internet?
Okay.
That was
Okay.
Harry Potter, so that
Yep.
had to be like 2000, 99?
That's old.
All right. Well, where does it lie in relation to meme number 2?
Oh no!
This is like a proto meme.
Oh, this is gonna be hard.
It's got to be like 2000.
No, I think I remember this from when I was in university, so that puts it like 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, that zone.
Okay.
Yes.
So, but I think that's earlier than whatever the first thing we watched that I've never seen before in my life
Yeah,
was.
well, let's see what the third one is.
Okay. Well, third meme is Hatten Ardin.
You made this up.
Oh no. No, this was big in the day.
This is too dank for us, Ian.
Baby, hot baby. Okay, that's... I don't think you're going to get much more out of that.
No.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, whatever that is, I want to put it way older.
Yeah.
I actually think that All Your Base is the most recent one of these three.
Really?
And because the solitary clue we have is Harry Potter, maybe that's in the middle.
I mean,
Harry
I'd
Potter
go
came
with
out in the 90s, though.
like 99.
Oh, right,
2000.
book Harry Potter.
Now you have to ask
Yeah.
yourself,
Yeah.
is that American book Harry Potter or is that British book Harry
That
Potter?
looks like British book Harry Potter, doesn't it?
I don't know the difference.
I just remember that All Your Base was one of the first... It was a joke going around the university newspaper office.
Yeah,
We
but it was
joked
like
about-
from like 2002.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It was...
I want to say Hat Baby, Hayaku Juichi, and then All Your Base.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So Hat Baby, Hyakugo Juichi, All Your Base. Are we locking in there?
Sure.
I mean, I don't really know. I wonder if Hyakugo Jichi is newer.
Hyakugo Juichi. Well,
I've never seen...
Yeah, I'm completely unfamiliar with it, so I'm unmoored.
Well-
the only one I'm familiar with is All Your Base.
Well, I'll take you guys out of your suspense because the answer is Hat Ardin was published in early 2000s, self-published, almost entirely by Swedes, in fact.
Huh.
All Your Base was February 16th of 2001 on Newgrounds. And Hyakugo Juichi by our good friend Neil Cicerega.
What?
The first of his animutations was published in May 22nd of 2001 on Newgrounds.
My brain is melting!
Because I was like, I think Hyaku might be newer. I think that you should give us the point for that because we were correct.
I mean, it's all made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah,
TM,
that's true.
TM,
I
TM.
just like to win.
Holy shit.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I guess even at the peak of my memitude, we were recycling old crap.
One of these
It's
days,
like-
you're gonna show us a photograph of like pyroclastic flow from like I don't know the 40s and be like, oh yeah, this was also Neil Cicerega.
Yeah.
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 I feel like All Your Base may have been like the Citizen Kane of Dadaist memes.
Yeah.
The one that didn't really start it, but the one that exploded in popularity and was successful.
It put it on the map. It was like the sort of like the mile zero.
Yeah, of absurdist humor.
It was probably the first one that people actually thought of as a meme and really brought that to the
It's like, oh yeah, we can take this and then put it in other contexts ad nauseum, ad infinitum.
Also, it came with a catchy song, which helped a lot.
Yeah.
I remember there's a Foxtrot like comic, like newspaper Sunday comic that where the kid is going like, "All Your Base are belong to us." So like it's very much
so-
like hitting that
Once
that
you
Yeah,
get the
but
newspaper
sure.
comics.
But that's Foxtrot and what's Bill
Bill
Amend
Amend is
It's quite like,
He's
got
hip
his
to the
finger on
internet.
pulse.
yeah, but like just the fact that it could show up in print before becoming old content.
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
kind of a big
editor
deal.
didn't say this is not.
I'm
I don't understand
surprised
this.
we didn't see Badger.
Well,
Mushroom,
to
mushroom.
be honest, Alex, that there's nothing that says that this particular segment won't come back in the future.
I want this to come back because this is really fun.
When we'll have
and
to-
what
kind
came
of
first, the badger or the mushroom?
Yeah.
the snake.
Wasn't it Narwhal?
Narwhals, singing in the ocean. Something,
Just
something.
Swimming in the ocean,
Causing a commotion because
wherever
they were
it
so
goes.
awesome. Narwhals.
See, because this is just like a jumping off point for us to like wax nostalgic about our misspent youth.
Baby, hat baby. Well, I can't tell you what will happen next, but no, wait, I can. We're going to.
You have to throw to a next segment.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for enjoying that. Please now enjoy this little bit of It's Just Alright. Commodore Hustle.
So I was thinking for my Bengali Solar New Year's resolution,
Going as fast as I can.
okay, will be to start up that weekly D&D game I'm always threatening people with.
Aren't resolutions supposed to be like a attainable thing? You know, like losing 20 pounds or running a marathon, sequencing a genome?
All the good genomes are taken, and I have stories to tell.
Oh, if you want to run Vampire the Masquerade, I've developed my own branch of the Tremere bloodline that uses spheres of magic from Mage the Awakening. Did you know, as a vampire, I probably don't suffer from paradox?
I was thinking like D&D 5th edition.
Oh, can I be a bard?
You can certainly roll up at least one first level bard, yes.
Woo, animal friendship, here I come.
As long as you're checking against intelligence of 3 or less.
His are the animals.
As a DM, I don't want to limit my players' choices.
Oh, James, you're into shattering the hegemony of the Gregorian civil calendar, aren't you?
That's too intensive a question for 10 a.m.
Did you know that the current calendar has 2 months that are basically just vanity projects for dead Roman guys? And then the Roman calendar doesn't have any months for winter. They just skipped them because they thought that would make them go away faster.
Ian, I don't care.
Not even the lost month Mercedonius?
No.
I need to get some way to have you youth connect with these pressing calendar issues.
I'm 35.
Ugh, millennials.
And beyond the forest, you can see the spires of Castle Hurthelnep piercing the sky. The Dark Tower carries a legendary reputation among the townsfolk here. Firstly, because its lord, Simone de Hurthelnep, is rumored to be over 200 years old, and has apparently made many dark sacrifices to eldritch gods in exchange for this longevity. Secondly, though, and rather more importantly, Hurthelnep means proud buttocks of considerable size in Goblin, and as such the castle has spawned a niche but robust cottage industry of novelty souvenirs.
So, this is great box text, and there is certainly a lot of it, but can I roll a dice now? Maybe? Please?
Fine, a huge bear leaps out of the bushes and charges you. Roll me initiative.
What if I want to hug the bear?
Then roll me some damage.
Wait, shouldn't the bear at least have to roll to hit Ben this time?
Ben, did the bardist formerly known as Dennis III remember to buy armor?
No?
Fine, I shoved Ben out of the way using my first 5-foot step. Then I...
Cameron, that is not in 5th edition.
Hey, you agreed to let me use my dim recollection of the Master Samurai Prestige class from D&D 3rd Ed. Okay, I rolled to attack the bear using my +8 strength compound longbow. We'll assume that 25 hits the bear. Now I have to roll damage and... You know what? Okay. Yeah, goodbye, bear. Okay, I use my free action to prepare an Iajutsu draw against this Simon Dark Elf that you've hidden behind a rock over here. We'll say he's flat-footed, so crit plus flame burst. He's dead.
But just wait a sec.
Hey, sorry I missed the first 2.5 hours of the game. I was at the gym. Bengali Solar New Year's resolution.
James, prepare to have your mind blown.
Leave my mind alone.
Feast your eyes on this, my 43-minute long video essay on the top 10 Gregorian calendar fails.
Why?
Because YouTube's push for watch minutes has really incentivized creators towards long-form content.
No, why make a video essay at all?
Oh, because I need people to fill out my petition for a non-binding advisory plebiscite.
Uh-huh.
Which, if successful at the provincial level, can go all the way to the UN's 3rd Committee for Evaluation. Want to sign?
No.
What the... Ian, are you trying to change the calendar for your Bengali Solar New Year's resolution?
Well, it's easier than what Kathleen's doing. Did you hear she's trying to start a weekly D&D game?
Ha!
Welcome back, and welcome to the Metacritic. I am, for the purposes of this, a video game producer, and I'm ready for some pitches from crafty new game designers who are potentially going to be starting their video gaming careers with me, and they'll be pitching me on their games that I've already made the arrangements, so I know what broad genre they'll be pitching me on. They won't be totally aware until they sit down. And of course, throughout the entire pitch process, they will have to deal with the Metacritic, who will be telling them whether or not you at home are a fan of their ideas or not. It's up to him, though. and the person presenting the pitch will have to make adjustments depending on whether or not the Metacritic tells them to change or not. So let us begin with pitch number 1. Come on in.
I'm so excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you
Thank
here.
you for giving me the time.
Absolutely. So, you know, I've been hearing that this genre is not doing well, but I think that what gamers are really looking for right now is a single-player first-person shooter.
That is so true. We've done nothing but play multiplayer games. Everybody wants to play online, and we're really trying to get back to the single-player experience. I think what's really, really important and what's really, really hip right now is dinosaurs. People love dinosaurs. I'm very, very excited to basically bring you the idea of a game where you get to play as a velociraptor going through every stage of its life.
Change.
You get to go as a stegosaurus going through every single stage of its life.
Okay.
And everybody, because like you don't want to be a carnivore.
No.
This is kind of one of those ones. This is one of those ones where you want to exclusively be a herbivore, experiencing just the serene side of it. This is very similar to those kind of people who do like herbalism, sort of like gathering levels up in MMOs where they don't want to fight anything.
Right.
But it's in a single player format.
Okay, so low aggression, high digestion.
Yeah.
Lots of plants.
Yeah.
Okay.
But throughout this whole thing, while you're eating these plants, you ingest them into little pellets, and you're able to take out other enemies that are trying to steal away your plants. And that's where the first-person shooter aspect comes in.
No.
You're able to, instead of shoot these other guys, you're able to shoot these pellets into other plants, making them even bigger and better, and then you ingest those plants, and basically that's how you upgrade your weapon system in it.
I see. Okay. So for a single-player, first-person shooter, plant-focused dinosaur sim, I suppose.
Yeah.
What do you think the monetization model is?
Well, obviously you have to buy the game, right? Because the
Change.
obviously this game is for free, and we're only going to put in microtransactions.
Okay.
So
Change.
obviously this game is going to involve you downloading it in individual story-based packages, and you're going to have to pay for each one individually.
That's fucking awful.
You are going to be able to, through the dark web, you have to log in through 5 different crypted passwords. And in small Bitcoin transactions, take the game in individual zip files.
Right.
With you, and this is the kicker, to really make this a secret game, because people love elitist gatekeeping when it comes to gaming.
It's true. I'm on board.
Agreed.
You have to actually purchase a WinRAR account so that you can actually do it. This will not allow you to use the free WinRAR.
Wow. I wonder if we can get co-sponsorship from whoever makes WinRAR. No one's ever bought it before.
We should reach out, because this will really bring out their monetization model for them as well. I think having maybe a sponsorship deal with them would be pretty good.
Yeah. No, that sounds fantastic. All right. So you're a dinosaur. You're a stegosaurus.
Yep. But maybe we throw in one transaction that allows you to be like an ankylosaurus or something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They have a tail comprised of several large osteoderms.
Yeah. And maybe we have just like a PvP mini game that allows you to be like 2 pachycephalosauruses like bashing into one another.
Change.
Maybe we have this like little mini game where you get to play as those little runny dinosaurs that are really tiny that run real fast, and you have like a racing game. You know, kind of like Sonic R.
Change.
Kind of like Gran Turismo.
Change.
Kind of like Grand Theft Auto, where you actually hop on top of a stegosaurus and you get to ride the stegosauruses around.
Acceptable.
That sounds terrific.
I'm really, really excited.
Great. Well, I'll take it under advisement.
Okay.
My 3 o'clock is just outside.
Perfect.
So thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope to hear from you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll talk to you guys later. You later.
Yeah.
See you, Internet.
Come on in. Have a seat.
Hi, boss.
Hey, what's up?
Well, the team is ready, and I'm really happy to be in the lead dev position. I want to hear what we're going to be making.
Live services.
Ah, fantastic. So, market research shows coffee and food service is really, really popular.
Change.
Market research shows that people want it like Uber, but as a game.
No,
so you're going to be an Uber.
Games as a service. One of the Destiny is sort of on the downcline maybe a little bit, though we'll see what happens. Anthem's on the horizon. You know, this like what are you looking at games as a service wise for me here?
Games as a service. What do games bring you? What are games offering? Joy.
Change.
What do games bring you? Sadness. You want
Change.
joy, sadness, anger. Games really make you angry. I just want to sit down and have fun, and they keep putting more and more content in the way, but it's gated content, and I just get so angry, and that's the kind of emotional investment that we want from our audience. We want those powerful feelings of rage. Rage is engagement.
Well, enragement is its own word. I was trying to make a clever portmanteau there, but
It's good. We can still use it.
Enragement.
I like it, boss.
All right. Okay. So, what are you thinking? What sort of in this live anger service? What do you think would be the? I assume subscription model.
That gets people pretty mad. Subscription plus microtransactions. If they don't know what they're getting when they pay for it, hit them for a second one. That'll make them extra angry.
Good. So, what sort of endgame content are you thinking for the very enfranchised players, the people who are logging on every day, the streamers, the power levelers?
Well, when we started off to get maximum rage, no endgame content. Then they're going to show up and they're going to be like, what did we pay for? And that's when we get them really angry. And just when we do that, we throw in puzzles.
Change.
We throw in a dating simulator.
Oh.
Yeah. They're going to sit there and like, which character do we pick? You gave us nothing. Now we gave them too many choices, and they have to try and woo all of the different characters.
Fascinating.
Yeah, and none of them will be likable. And the players are going to sit there and be like, I just want to pick somebody I like.
Change.
I just want to pick somebody I hate. I just want to stay angry.
I'm getting mad just thinking about it.
Yeah, fantastic. That means it's working.
Yeah, rage is a powerful emotion.
And again, DLC, gated content, we have the actual characters they really want to hate behind a paywall.
Oh, devious.
And we want to kind of throw them through a loop. In-app currency that's obfuscated away from real money that they have to earn, they can earn, but is more expensive than real dollars.
Is that strictly legal?
They haven't legislated it yet, so I'm going to say yes.
Change.
It's probably illegal, but if nobody calls us on it, we're fine.
Well, I'm on board.
Fantastic. And DLC loot boxes.
Ooh.
Yeah, people hate loot boxes. We're going to make so much money.
What sort of stuff is in those loot boxes?
Mostly cosmetics.
Change.
Mostly pay-to-win stuff, really powerful items that people want. It'll really aggravate the community because...
Change.
The community loves pay-to-win. If there's one thing players love, it's unfair advantages for the wealthy.
I've seen that proven to be the case.
Over and over again. The numbers don't tell the engagement, the enragement.
Well, terrific. Thanks so much for coming in. I can't wait to get back to you.
I can't wait to build this game.
Cheers. All right, we got our 3:30 now. Hey, come on in, have a seat.
Hi, I am so glad to be here. I have such an exciting game to pitch you.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited about it too because obviously a lot of our budget is going to be going to this. We're looking at maybe doing a sort of a AAA first-person dinosaur shooter. We're looking at a live service. That's a massive money sink. So we really only have enough left over for like one of those indie platformers that's really gorgeous but so dark.
Right. Well, what my game is about is you are a microbe inside the human digestive system. And what you're trying to do is dodge white blood cells as you bring malaria into the life of a small child.
Change.
As you bring horrible botulism into the life of a small child.
Change.
As you bring a variety of bloodborne illnesses such as other malaria type things into the life of a small child.
I'll let you work on that later.
Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to be doing some great platformy stuff. You're going to be dodging. There's going to be any patterns to learn. You're going to feel very great. And when you get to the end of it, you realize you've killed a boy.
Ah, I see.
Change?
At the end of it, you realize that you've killed several boys.
Oh, all at once.
Oh, you're extremely communicable. You think there's just like a level where you have to like split apart and like fight multiple things. That's actually several people's immune systems that you are destroying from the inside out.
How do you transfer from person to person?
I'm thinking some sort of like mind shift thing where like the colors change a little bit so it's just a palette swap so it's not too hard to code.
Change.
I'm thinking some sort of like complete reinvention of the game mechanics so it's almost impossible to learn and it makes people pay for microtransactions items to make it easier.
All right, all right. Now, if we're looking to really hit it on Steam, this dark indie platformer about giving bloodborne illnesses to small children also has to somehow be able to compete in the anime titty visual novel market.
Oh, that's easy. We can just make all of the white blood cells incredibly buxom.
Change.
We can just make all of the red blood cells incredibly buxom.
Change.
We can just make none of the blood cells incredibly buxom. We make the character sprite of the microbe that is infecting the children medium buxom. But we have added a lot of jiggle physics to the game, which we can repurpose for the fluids and stuff like that. So it's not going to be like too much wasted development budget there.
That's very clever, actually. I wouldn't have thought of that. God, that would probably even work.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I'm thinking of for a sequel, because obviously I think this is going to take
think
off.
big picture.
I mean,
I like that.
I want to plan out, like, I feel like we could do some sort of mobile second screen experience where you get to learn about various infectious microbes by answering trivia questions, HQ style. I think that, and then you grind out a small amount of in-game currency, and that unlocks extra, maybe slightly more buxom skins for your microbe character there.
Any sort of mobile interaction with, if I have the mobile companion app and a friend of mine has the mobile companion app, we can infect one another's phones?
I hadn't planned on that, but I do like that idea. I like.
Change.
I had planned on that, and what I think the answer is yes, absolutely. I think the more phones you can get in there, in like an infection, we can take that and we can say that's part of like the gameplay loop. So as you are infecting a body, perhaps you are infecting the phones of your loved ones with malware, but it's actually just like, running processes for this game in the background. And boosts your performance, ruins their phone, but that's not really our problem. Maybe we can get a deal with Apple to sell more phones.
Change.
Maybe we can get a deal with Microsoft for somebody to buy their smartphones.
Change.
Maybe we can get a deal with Huawei, although they probably don't need any help. They're selling a lot of phones already.
That's true. Though, we could ask.
Yeah.
All right, so last thought, indie platformer, who loves these dark indie platformers? Streamers. Can we
They do love to be miserable.
Change.
Oh, streamers do love to do speed runs on AGDQ.
Yep. Do you think this would be speedrunnable?
I mean, we could put a bunch of like weird skips in there. Like if you like hold down 6 buttons at once, you can vibrate through a floor and like drop most of a level. Like we could put it in there so like they're surprised and they're like, oh my goodness, there's a thing, but we'd put that in there.
Change.
Oh, we are going to be cutting corners left and right. I'm sure they'll find a way to break our game.
Cool.
Change.
Oh, I'm sure that through hard work and dedication, they'll get there in the end.
Nice. So, do you have any thought to perhaps some sort of streamer like chat interaction thing? Like there's those games where when you stream it, the chat room, like Cluster Truck, for example, they can say things, then it changes the game.
Yeah, maybe chat members can spawn more white blood cells for the player to fight against.
No.
Maybe the players can spawn progressively smaller bikinis for the player avatar to wear.
I can see that selling a lot.
More bits, smaller triangles.
More bits for more bits.
Yeah.
Perfect. Terrific. Well,
Streamers will love it.
Thank you so much for pitching the game. I hope that we can scrape together the couple extra dollars in the budget it'll take to make this game for at least the amount we're going to put into it.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cheers. What do you think, Metacritic?
No.
It's a dire industry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was that. Oh, yes. No, back to your home. Thank you. And speaking of streamers, that was an unintentional segue, but I'll take it. Check out these Loading Ready Live stream highlights.
No dice friends this week, but in its place, Tinker Tailor Soldier Fry.
Hi, everyone. What?
Corey does it every time, and I'm so curious about it.
It's a strong move, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
We found the ghost.
Oh my fucking god!
What is it?
I didn't expect that!
May I try some?
Oh yeah, you'll have a good time.
Why is it so thick?
There's a lot going on there.
It's so thick.
And since I'm so manly, I'm going to give you this to get you started.
Oh, he's so manly that he gave me hardwood.
Baby shark, doo 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 doo. Baby shark, doo 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 doo.
Nobody can stop us.
Welcome to AFK, the most underground
Yeah.
board game stream in Canada.
That K stands for control, as in away from government control.
Yeah. Government control this dick. Government.
No rules, no VODs until a couple days afterwards.
Yeah. Suck my ass, BC provincial government.
I'm gonna write a book like the game, like the pickup artistry book, and it's like
there
how
it
to
is.
it's like how to pick up women. First, you have to abuse their pathing.
Right, I think you should order your food. We didn't come here just to chat, right?
Yeah, we came here to bone in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
How to talk to women. Press A in front of them.
Yeah, Burger King can suck my bleached asshole. Wendy's sponsor us.
It's not kink shaming to say it's probably pretty sweaty in a latex cowboy outfit.
Judge, my opponent just did something cool.
What? Check this out. Sick!
Sick! Awesome! It's a good thing I'm pretty, hey? Yeah. Because fuck me, I'm a dumbass. Alright,
You want to kill our boss?
Run and... Oh, hi.
I'm glad I'm dead.
So you thought Emrakul was like my size?
A little taller.
Yeah.
That face.
Yeah, I did. I thought they were just like regular people. Now looking at the art, I feel like a dumbass.
I'm gonna bring out Wart.
Looking at the picture of the card explains the card. Wow. Nope. Fuck.
That's why he needs his super. That's why his super is auto aim. Because he can't fire straight.
We're just socially liberal, not fiscally conservative. Party over here, party over here. Join up with the party over here. Make sure to vote. Be registered.
Right.
It's important.
Okay.
Nintendo's like, stop fapping to that. And we're like, fucking make us.
Make me.
Like, it's like if Surge, Adam, James, and Ben are in like the room together, we'll all make fun of each other, and Surge will go, aw.
Is this game over yet? I mean, I'm looking at my watch and I'm feeling like this game's over.
Yeah! Honestly, people shouldn't fight me because for some reason, all y'all think that you should fight fairly, and I've never thought that. So you're gonna lose just for me fighting dirty.
It's a question of who can get to the table legs first.
Yes, the legs. That's what I'm for.
What I have here today is a deck that puts the ruling gruel. Boy, that's a bad one.
I made it clear I'm from the Azorius Senate, right?
I don't care.
But I'm important.
Not to me.
Oh. My favorite part of the story, honestly, is that he was watching porn and saw female ejaculation, and in his position as an aficionado of performance magic, went, how does she do this illusion?
The quench noise is like, nope. Wish we hadn't done that.
Yeah.
Wow, James, you're much more murdery than Surge. Yeah, but I don't try to hide it. I own my murders. All right.
I automate mine.
The clam is the haste.
The clam is the haste.
Because I dug myself into a hole, now I have to explain why clam has haste.
This was made by Microprose in March 1994. It's 25 years old.
It happens. By the time I was working on Baldur's Gate, it had already been a decade, so...
It's happening a lot more.
I'm a ghost? Apparently. You put your hand in front of the card reader and thought your hand was a
Oh,
spirit
it's
token. Oh yeah, those are the 10,000 screaming ghosts that are always trying to escape my body. Because I'm a vessel for the curses.
I asked Twitch chat to go on a date and they said yes. You have an unhealthy relationship with this window here.
Right, you're in the catacombs of the hospital.
Okay. You know... Boogity boo!
It scared me.
Good.
I mean, we could kick James in the nuts and keep playing this.
That's always an option.
It's always an option. Are those eyes?
What the fuck?
I will come to your house and spit on your face and fart. I don't know, man. I'm not good at this.
We'll come to your house and sit on your face and fart.
I feel something rising. Oh my! Hopefully it's just a sense of embarrassment at being in this predicament. But who knows?
I like how you're starting to just hide
Abort!
in your chair. Abort!
I feel
Abort.
like-
Bobby, what you got for me?
No! Yo, what is up, Twitch? Let's drive some engagement and move some metrics.
Yes, we're gonna definitely do keyboard here.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm glad to see my third, fourth, and fifth favorite Canadians here at PAX.
I'll take that.
Yeah, that's out of all of Canada. Like,
Holy moly.
There's like 38 million of us.
So it's like Bieber, Shroud, then the three of us.
Actually, it's actually Getty Lee and my friend Anton before you guys.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're
Bieber?
at, like,
I don't know.
Undergrads, yeah. I mean,
That's Rakdos!
Did you know that the New York Times
I
makes
saw
games?
this making the rounds on Twitter, and I was like, really?
Yeah, the New York Times doesn't just make questionable decisions about who they hire in their opinions department. They also make video games.
We saved him mostly.
Wait.
So that Games Workshop has partnered with Funko Pop to make miniatures. I'm not kidding. Finally,
finally,
there will be affordable Warhammer 40k miniatures.
Okay.
With good anatomy.
How?
Accidentally, honestly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll be a bottom for Getty Lee.
What? Get me at it.
You! Ow! Ow! That hurts so bad!
All I know is that when I go into the dentist and they the last time they flossed, they pulled the floss through like they were trying to start a lawnmower. And we're like, see, you're bleeding. And I'm like, ah!
Oh, you can look at all of these? Oh, God. Whoa!
Whoa! That was a booby! Yeah, we saw a booby! James, we saw a booby!
No, that's not, no.
You set it on fire.
Yeah, that's not how TNT works.
How does TNT work?
Oh, what?
Look, we found your chair.
I'm not gonna react to the bully.
They don't explode from melee, right? Well, we'll go to this Porta-John and find out.
Shunk. Science!
Do you know what one of my number one fears is? Laying in bed, waking up, and then there's somebody beside the bed, but they're like, it's like a naked human with like a Ken doll effect and no face.
Yeah.
Like just the form of a human. I don't know why.
This gets you?
Oh, it just is a spooky feeling.
I'm scared that every time I poop, a snake's gonna bite my bum.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what?
Your turn, buddy.
I'll take the logo.
Yeah, that tracks.
Hey.
Oh, I did a joke.
You did. Well,
The human body was subjected to relativistic speeds. It might look something like this.
Nog, Mole, Avenir. This is one of the hottest people you have seen in your singular existence.
Whoa.
Enor, looking at this man, you now understand why some people want to have sex.
I swear to God, if they have that red uncommon that deals 1 damage to all my creatures. Or that.
Oh.
I showed them Unfuck This House and said I wrote part of that one. And I did not. But...
Did you hear that?
What? Is the dog talking to us?
Dad's a drunk.
Oh my
Wait, what?
Since when?
I didn't even see them get in the.
When did they get in the boat with us?
Who is that?
Is that Dix?
No, it's not me.
I can't believe there's somebody in the boat with you.
I can't believe we didn't notice until just now.
Hey, what's up?
This is a mistake.
Yeah, already, right? How's it going? Welcome to Aussie Rules DDR. In a because it's Australia Day, we wanted to celebrate it, and I assume how every Australian person plays DDR, which is upside down on your hands.
Everything down there is upside down.
Yeah. So everything.
It's the upside
out of
down.
context. That's like a hell of a thing you just said.
Uh-oh.
So we have a tournament bracket set up. It's going to be myself versus Serge, and then Ian versus Graham, and then we're going to have a championship match. We've selected a couple of songs, and by couple I mean 3. And we're going to do our best and see how we do this. You can see from the wide shot what we've got going on here.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, Paul, can we get some sound? I think we just got to get right into this before
the longer we introduce it, the more tired our arms get.
Yeah. All right, so I'm pretty sure this works.
Oh, my hands are already sweaty. This is a giant mistake.
Yeah. Do we have audio at all?
What is the beats per minute of these tracks?
Ah, there we go. All right. You ready for this?
Sure.
All right. Let's play. These are actually in order of the in the order that I want everyone to play.
I have to look at that face the whole time?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
All right. Oh man. Jesus Christ.
Come along with me. I'll show you.
My arms are so tired.
Yeah.
How long is this track?
I made them an amount. Yeah. Oh, I fell. Oh no. Oh god. Who won?
I don't know.
We both got an F.
Wait, was your score 400,000 to 700?
Yeah.
How was my score that bad?
Serge, what happened?
Yeah, 442,130 to 770.
Are you sure my score isn't over 1 billion?
I don't.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
All right, I guess I won.
I think actually I'm the winner because I don't have to do another round.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Yeah, all right. So, up next we got Graham and Ian, and this is your song here. You just start. All right, I'm not gonna stand in front of a camera.
Oh, it stops counting after you fail, and I failed right away.
Oh.
So I failed early, and all my points later on didn't count. In the beginning, and then I finally started doing it. Yeah.
Oh.
can cross purposes, yes. I do believe him.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
All right.
Ian, you good?
Yep, I am ready.
Let's do it.
Ripped up.
No, why?
I'm very proud of that one.
Okay.
And you shouldn't be.
Oh, I missed where. Oh, damn it. I'm up against the rhythm game, like, the rhythm game player over here. I mean, thank God I'm not playing against Heather. You definitely got to look ahead and plan. Oh crap! It's really mostly my neck that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? No, I missed where the thing was.
You guys are very close.
No.
It's neck and neck.
Oh, balls. No!
Ian's pulling ahead.
I let him get in my head. Oh.
Oh, my neck.
That combo. Holy moly.
What are they?
Hey, Ian, do you want to take like a quick break? It's gonna be me.
Yeah.
By the way.
48,929,000. 39,333.
You failed out right around the 39 million.
I did actually fail out?
Yeah, you guys were neck and neck.
Oh. I felt like I was doing too well to fail out, but I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I get 3 boos.
Well, your max combo was 22.
That's
not bad.
Good comboing, I'd say.
All right, I'll happily excuse myself to the shame seats. Take a moment and then.
Yeah. So hey, Ian.
Yes, Ben.
You're kind of a rhythm expert.
That is what I'm here to be. Yes.
So we've been playing on easy.
Yeah, oh, have we?
Yeah. How do you feel about medium?
Well, I think we generated these on hard, so yeah, I think we are the kings of this game.
Yes.
Clearly.
So yeah, Ian and I generated the beats from this using Java and stuff. So and put them into the game. So I mean, you want to do it?
Let's take it let's take it up a notch.
All right. So we go here, and then there, put it on medium. Somehow. Oh god. There we go. You ready for this?
No, but we're gonna do it anyway.
I mean, I feel like that's the nature of this as a whole.
Yep. Oh, just let me bend my back a bit here.
Honestly, for me, it's the wrists that are,
Really?
that are gooped.
Wrist, I'm good. It's my lower back that I'm worried about.
All right.
My core. Okay, core is all limber. Let's get in here. Okay.
Aussie dancer win.
Oh.
Don't forget where you're looking.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Here it comes. Oh boy.
We both failed. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right.
You out.
Yeah. Holy
okay,
crap.
so now we've got it warm up there.
Yeah.
That's how you warm up. You do the hardest thing and then do the easy one.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Very slightly right now. Ian takes it back.
No. Did I fail out? I think I did.
Oh no!
No! Right at the end!
Been eliminated. Rhythm Cafe Senpai himself.
A C?
You got a C.
Wow.
Your final score was 6406444444.
4444444.
Oh my god.
C rank Rhythm Cafe master Ian Horner himself.
It was a pleasure fighting you, but I had to hold on to it for the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Passing grade. Passing grade.
Yeah. C's get degrees, kids.
Didn't fail out.
All right, that was a ton of fun.
Oh, yes, it was. Not just this game, I'd say, but the entire show.
Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. And now, this.
So, the advantage of the hornarial calendar system is that as a lunisolar system, not only will you be able to tell what the lunar phase is, but you'll also get the relative time to the solar new year. Now, this all may seem a bit complicated, but as we know from making our Bengali solar New Year's resolutions, if